Hi guys, and welcome to Liverpool. It is Judgment Day and all that jazz. If you've enjoyed the series, then do drop a like on the video. That would be fantastic. It's the final one today. After this, we're going to be moving on to other stuff. There might be a little break, but I've got some other videos planned in the meantime too, so do not worry about that. But this is far from over with us right now. We have Everton, Man City, Newcastle, and Burnley to play. On the face of it, that looks like a reasonable run-in, other than obviously Manchester City at home. You know, Everton have had a bit of a struggly season, sit 13th. Newcastle are Newcastle, but they do have a lot of money, sit 12th. And obviously Burnley are struggling against relegation, managed to concede 7 at home to bottom of the league, Southampton. And then Manchester City are Manchester City. But they do have a few people missing, it would seem. Although, by the time we get round to the match, who really knows? Trivia time, of course. It wouldn't be complete without a bit of trivia. And today's trivia concerns, well, would you believe, Newcastle United? And this might be a little tough one for you, but you never know. So, Alan Shearer, of course, famously moved to Newcastle for what I believe at the time was a world record fee, or certainly for a striker, back in 1996 from Blackburn. My question to you is this: who did he score his first goal against? And I don't mean competitive goal, I mean goal. And that's a little clue. It was in a friendly. Let me know in the comments which team did he score his first goal against. If you've got any more information, hey, go nuts. We'll find out later in the video. You also might notice the game looks a little bit different. Finally got the skin that I've been waiting for this entire time. It's FM Rentsy, in case you guys are wondering. You'll be able to find it on FM Scout. If I, in my infinite wisdom, am able to remember, I'll put a link in there too. But don't worry, you'll be able to find it relatively easily as well. Merseyside derby, early kickoff. We have a chance to sort of put down a score here. Oh my God, I didn't notice that. Oh, the best news. I swear I looked through Arsenal's schedule and I didn't see that game. Oh, lovely old job. It's like waking up and checking the post and just finding an envelope full of money. This is brilliant. So Man City host Arsenal. If we go to Everton today and win, and Man City do us a favour, we could find ourselves 5 clear going into those final few matches. Now, obviously, City could still claw their way back into this, but I still think it's unlikely. They would need to beat both us and Arsenal. This is about to get extremely interesting. What can we do here? We'll have a nice rest after this. It's the final one where I believe there's actual fixture congestion, so we'll just rotate initially. It's going to have to be Jota again. Salah, please, Mo, if you can get through one more game for me, sir, I will carry you around the pitch if I have to. Van Dijk and Gomez. Is Konate not around? This is where I realise that my assistant's put... No, there he is. He's fine. That'll have to do. Let's get cracking. We have severely reduced our quality. I mean, you can see the forward line has still kind of been a bit struggly lately. We are the favourites. We do need to play like it. Let's get cracking. We just need to put down a stall. If we can go 5 clear of Arsenal before they even play, the pressure on them for that game at the Etihad is going to be immense. But Everton are not going to be a pushover. We're at Goodison. We have at least won 3 in a row, though, which is helpful. We've managed to get ourselves back into the winning in the league. Oh, straight in there. Jota's just immediately in on the Everton defenders. They look a bit off the pace in the first 14 seconds of the match, which is a good sign from us. Oh, well, that was a bit anticlimactic. But in the rain here, if we could just get off to a good start, get ourselves in front early, not have to dig ourselves out of a hole. Coming from behind this season has been a bit of an issue for us. We've done it a few times, but often despite how well we've played a lot of the time, only been able to bail ourselves out to get draws. The Arsenal one being one of the exceptions to that. Digne down this left-hand side. Trent's not getting very close to him, and he's allowed a cross come in here, and Rondon's header is clipped off the crossbar. Okay, finally, something's happening. Robertson's ball in. Van Dijk's there. He's got a bit of space and he's scored. There we go. And there it is. Double figures for Big Verge not in the Premier League, but in this season. 10 goals for Virgil van Dijk. He can still do it. It's a great ball in from Robertson. He just sheds his marker at the last second. Godfrey comes across to try and stop him for some reason. And, well, it doesn't matter because we got the lead at Goodison. Well, there wasn't really a lot of action in that first half, to be honest. We have just about edged it. Probably, and Van Dijk's goal has given us the lead, and that's all we really need right now, is to be in front. Robertson's putting some good balls in, but we're not seeing a lot out of our front 3 at the moment. We may just have to rely on a defensive display here, get through this game with a 1-0 and hope for the best. Just made a couple of subs. This game has been so devoid of quality lately. Finally, something to show you. Begovic with the ball over the top. Everton have switched to go to a back 5 for the final 10 minutes here, and I'm worried. But that said, it will at least allow our centre-backs to push those little runs in midfield exactly like this, like what Van Dijk is doing right now. That's what it always does. Milner, can he pop it through? Bobby Firmino to finish the match off, and he's missed the target. Bobby, please. Oh, dear. Well, we're into stoppage time, and wow, okay, Jesus Christ. It feels like we should have seen more of this one, honestly. There's been shots, apparently. We just not really had any kind of inkling as to what they really were, for the most part. It looks like it is going to be Everton 0, Liverpool 1. We've got the win in the Merseyside derby, albeit a very cagey one, through that Virgil van Dijk header. I think just about edged it. It really was just about the defence in this game. Alisson made a lot of saves. I'm guessing they were kind of weak efforts from... A lot of this looks like it was sort of headers from set pieces and stuff, because they're all sort of... Yeah, but needless to say, we were definitely the better side, but it really was just carried on our back 5. Basically, the 4 defenders and the goalkeeper is essentially what's won us this game. Your move, Arsenal, your move. That pushes us 5 clear now. 5 clear with 3 games to go. Even if Arsenal dropped points or something against Manchester City, and maybe that would even be a better result, because that would allow us to actually draw 2 of our final 3. This is big. Plus, we have now got weeks between each game. And it was 1-1. Oh, okay then. Interesting. Chelsea beating Watford, looking pretty good now for the Champions League themselves, despite Villa. Man United have fallen away quite heavily recently, losing to Spurs this time, who've been on a bit of a resurgence lately themselves. But yeah, Gabriel Jesus gave City the lead in the 5th minute. Arsenal equalised in the 28th, with Kieran Tierney sent off late on. But the point is, now we go 4 clear with 3 matches to spare. Why do you do this? Why are you the way that you are? Okay, so we're missing Thiago for probably the rest of the season now. Thankfully, with the fixture congestion completely done now, Fabinho should be able to be consistent for the remainder of the season, but damn it, man. In other excellent news, Sevilla knocked Manchester United out of the Champions League and have reached the Champions League final, and they'll play Bayern Munich. I'd love it if Sevilla beat Bayern. My assistant is obsessed with trying to hold team meetings for this. Little tip, if you're new to FM, don't even think about it. I promise you, there's almost no good outcome for these title win team meetings. I find that almost always the players have some negative reaction. I just ignore them and just keep doing what we're going to do. Because he then says stuff like this: squad harmony will eventually end. He's that guy that sat in the corner at the party just like, why does it matter? We don't need friends. We're all going to die anyway. I was about to see, who are Arsenal playing? Oh, they got Burnley at home. It stands to reason they'll probably win that, so we need to be on our best behaviour today. This team should be in a much better state. Hang on, who's suspended? Oh, that's just an injury to Thiago. Thank goodness. Okay, so that's fine. That's not fine. Konate's obviously coming back in for Gomez. Salah's much better now, which is good. God, I wish we had Mane, but we don't. It's such is life. And so is the Ox. Actually, no, I think I'm going to put the Ox in there alongside Hendo. City playing Raul Moro through the middle. A 19-year-old they bought off of Lazio for £8 million. That's Manchester City's striker for today's game. I mean, let's not piss about. The rest of their team is outstandingly good. Most notably, though, no Kevin De Bruyne either. This truly is the big one, really. I think if we get through this with a win, it should hopefully at that point be smooth sailing. Oh, okay, we're going straight in, are we? No league tables necessary. Even Manchester City aren't on our level here. We are at home too. We beat them at the Etihad earlier this season, and I think in probably one of our best performances as far as in the sort of big grudge match games against the big sides. That's a great ball around the side for Jota. Can he get there? He actually can, and he's given it straight to John Stones. GG. Arsenal lead through Ben White, as we've had some shots but not seen anything yet. 2-0 Arsenal now through Aubameyang. Okay, it's taken 40 minutes for anything really to happen in this match, as Arsenal are 2 goals to the good. At the very least, we're once again really denying City any attacking threat, which is exactly what we did brilliantly last time around. Fabinho, Robertson, he just needs to find a ball in. Can he get past the fullback? He's really struggling to get any kind of space. Now he's found some. Oh, it's cleared away, but as you can see, City just keep lumping it straight back to us. This is so reminiscent of the first one. Mo Salah's in behind. Salah with the strike, and he's offside. I don't think he is offside, you know. The linesman's going back. I think this is going to count. This is going to be Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0, right on the stroke of half-time, exactly when we needed it. The referee's taking a long time over this. Sometimes the goal flashes up and sometimes it doesn't. It's going to be given, and Mo Salah's goal has given us the lead against City. Was this Virgil van Dijk? If so, this is brilliant. They don't engage Verge. He comes straight into the midfield, pops it through the centre. Mo Salah's in there, and it's a great finish past the goalkeeper. And it's Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0, and that is huge, right on the stroke of half-time. Well, there we go. Gets us in at half-time 1-0 up, just like against Everton. But look at the defensive stability against City. Although a second goal here wouldn't go amiss. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, and it's Konate! And it's 2. Within the space of 7 minutes of match time, we are surely now in the driving seat for the Premier League. At least, if nothing else this season, for all our faults in the cup competitions, we might well be getting one hand on that Premier League trophy. It's still not done yet, but if we get through City with a 4-point gap with 2 games to go, this would be very good news, but there's still a long way to go. We can't jinx it. I think I already kind of have when I just said one hand on the Premier League trophy. Our hands are nowhere near a trophy at the moment, but they could be if we grab a 3rd goal. Jota to Salah down the side. Can he pull this back across for someone? He's going to be careful and patient, and the Ox. And Origi's on the end of it, and it is game over. Manchester City are 3-0 down to us now. They do have a good defeat in them or two this season. That's been their biggest issue. It seems to me that they've actually been one of the better sides in the Premier League this year, consistently. However, they do have way too many of these random defeats in them, like today, and we've managed to inflict, hopefully, 2 of them this season. Origi just off the bench for the slightly injured Firmino, and this is surely it for the night. We have been spectacular. Look at this, the interceptions. We're just constantly cutting out every pass, and I think part of the reason is, without that creativity of Kevin De Bruyne, City are really struggling to unlock us defensively. Not that they did very well when he was in the team, but in addition to that, their focal point in Raul Moro is he's a great player and clearly will be excellent in the future, but I don't know if he's quite got the quality yet to be able to lead the line for a team in the Premier League like Manchester City, particularly not without the support that he may have got would a player like De Bruyne be in the team. Robertson, ball in, and oh my God, it's 4. It's Liverpool 4, Manchester City 0, and Mo Salah's bagged another one. Now, remember what happened last time he got a brace? And the time before that when he got a brace. The man is allergic to hat-tricks, but it is now 4-0, and in the second half, we've just ran them rampant here. Robertson again does the fullback, whips it in. They lose Mo Salah, and he's just able to score yet another headed goal. It's 5. It's 4-0. 5? Maybe in a minute. I am shooketh. Robertson's delivery. Oh, surely not. And Fabinho's header over the crossbar. That was close. I mean, we're approaching the end of the game, though. We've taken our foot off the gas a little bit, but what a bloody performance as we crawl towards here. We've got 15 seconds. It's going to be cleared away by Manchester City, but it's Liverpool 4, Manchester City 0. Where did this come from? This is about as good a performance as we put in all season, and surely now we are one step closer to the Premier League title. What a win. 14 shots on target in this game, 4 goals, 2 for Salah. And it's that 20-minute period of absolute madness when Salah gave us the lead. Bernate adds another, and then Origi, and then Salah again. City just fell apart for 20 minutes and could not handle us at all. Now, of course, Arsenal did win 2-0, but it doesn't matter, because with 2 games to go, we are 4 points clear. We could actually draw our final 2 games of the season, and it would not matter. I mean, look at that. City have actually now not won in their last 4 games. After all, he has still been responsible for 43 goals this season. In 41 appearances, if you count 2 sub-appearances. Incredibly, City have actually dropped more points, this time to Southampton, but Arsenal play after us. So we could actually win the title before they even do anything. Okay, well, probably going to go with the same lineup, considering the result last time out, to be honest. Ooh, back 5 for Newcastle. So they've got Maximum, Maxi Gomez, Lingard, Carvalho, Paulinho, Bensebaini, Trippier, Lascelles, Mepham, Vezo, and Dubravka. This squad is certainly getting there, innit? Give the fans a party at full time. Exactly. Win the title on our home patch. Very important to do that. No point in winning it at Burnley, is there? Oh yeah, and Alan Shearer scored his first goal for Newcastle against Lincoln City at Sincil Bank. It was a penalty in a 2-0 victory in a friendly. So there you go. Final piece of trivia for the save. Knock that one off your bingo cards too. At Anfield, Liverpool versus Newcastle. We've now won 5 in a row in all competitions, and I think it might be more than that in the league. We really have got back onto that winning run when we needed it most. But a 4-0 victory over Manchester City was completely out of left field. If our performance levels today are anything like what they were against Manchester City, then I don't know. I really hope that Salah could really just light things up like he has been lately and really try and go for that goal-scoring record, because Ronaldo looked like he was going to run away with it. Didn't he get like 14 in his first 10 games this season? And he's only managed, 12 in the last 20-something, which is still a decent return, of course. But after that start, I thought he was going to absolutely run away with it. Just never did, really. Chance from, oh, hello. Trent is probably due another free kick goal. And he's got it. There it is. 2 minutes in, and Trent Alexander-Arnold has got the goal that could potentially win us the Premier League title if we can hang on from here. And only 2 minutes into the match as well. I was looking at his XG a couple of videos ago, thinking that he's nearly at to 2 on that. And I was thinking eventually he's going to get another one from a set piece, and he finally has. And there it is. The best thing is there's nothing Arsenal can do about this at the moment. They're not even playing. As it's, oh my goodness me. And, well, it's 2 after 12 minutes. We are absolutely on fire now. It's so strange. We had that little stumble around the Man United games and stuff, and then some of the league games, like the one against Norwich, we didn't look particularly convincing. What is Dubravka doing? And then since then, we have been absolutely unplayable. There's been a complete intensity change, and just we've stepped it up. And I do wonder if it's just a question of, again, finding the right personnel combinations. And I think that Oxlade-Chamberlain does just give us something extra when he's in our midfield. That goal-scoring threat and his just general play. I think he's got a few assists this season too. So many times he was able to pick out those lovely balls for Salah. For whatever reason, he was doing it more than anybody else, and it was great. Then again, this game is far from done yet. 18 minutes on the clock. Newcastle get one back, and this could easily start to change on us. Newcastle again into space. Paulinho. It's a good ball through. Jesse Lingard! And he's missed the target. This feels like one of these games that's going to start really well for us, but could actually be a little bit more of a complex one than we thought. Reminds me a little bit, potentially, of that Spurs game where we really did kick on in the second period. Brendan Rodgers has got Newcastle playing some really nice patient build-up, and again, it's through for Maxi Gomez. And I think that has crossed the line. It's a weird one here. Nope, it's not. It was hard to tell because the linesman didn't move. Well, okay, so it is 2-1. To be fair, that was a great passage of play in the build-up for Newcastle there. He is, borderline, but still, it's a great strike. And I wasn't even sure it crossed the line, but yes, it did, as you can see, and it bounces out. Henderson to Trent. A little bit of space opening up now for Fabinho. Oh, it's Virgil van Dijk coming forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Andy Robertson around the side. Can he whip this across? Oh, and he can't. How on earth has that not gone in? I thought the keeper had that in his hand. We need to get a bit of control back. Henderson. Oh, it's so good. It's going to be off. No, it's not going to be offside. It's 3-1 Liverpool. We've got the goal. Diogo Jota with the finish. It's a lovely pick out from Jordan Henderson. And it's just one of those things where Newcastle started to get a little bit shaky again. They were leaving all sorts of gaps in there, and it is now 3-1. The moment that they started giving our players pace and space to play again, Henderson picks out a brilliant goal, and it's a great finish from Jota. He's been a bit of a struggle this season, but he's got another one, and it's 3-1 now. This was better. We needed to get back in control of this game before we started to lose it entirely. Salah into the box. Can he grab another one? And he hasn't. Oh my God, it's hit the post this time. This team has definitely got goals in it. Henderson, surely not more. Salah in behind again. Surely not another one on the same piece of play. Oh my God, he actually hasn't. Firmino's shot is now saved. I think this might be the most XG we've created in the first half of a game all season. Trent now with the ball around the side for Mo Salah, and oh, he's blocked it. Incredible save from Dubravka, and Oxlade-Chamberlain's shot is now blocked. Henderson now into the box. He's got Trent for support. He's clipped it in, and Dubravka will come and collect it. What an absolutely mental first half. We have an XG of 3.01, literally dead on what we should do, and Newcastle have scored their only shot on target. And in typical us fashion, the first 17 minutes of the second half have been dead as a doorknob. It's nothing from us here. Okay, gonna make a couple of subs to try and freshen this up a little bit, and I think we're gonna need it as Jota's header is over the crossbar. We really have let our foot off the gas here. I was kind of hoping we'd kick on and play just as good in the second period, but it just hasn't been the case as Lascelles pulls it back for Falazzo. There's a lot of bodies here. Don't foul him, please. Oh, and it's cleared off the line by Andy Robertson. Trent to Keita. Lovely. Just takes it into his stride. He's fouled, and Salah's going to have a chance from the spot. Salah is going to have a chance to grab his 24th goal of the season and keep himself in the hunt and hopefully make this one 4-1 to Liverpool as a deservedly scoreline. There we go. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 1. A thoroughly deserved scoreline. 10 seconds to go. Robertson's ball in. And Van Dijk and Jota. What a save that was. I think from Dubravka. Yes, it was. Insane stop from Dubravka to keep Jota out there. It could have been 5 at the death. Alexander-Arnold whips another one in. Van Dijk can't get on the end of it, and surely that is going to finish this one off now. We've got 30 seconds left. Well, no, we're not. There we go. Liverpool are champions of the Premier League. We've done it in the end, in actually quite comfortable style. I was surprised, actually, at how comfortable these games have been for us today. Everton was a bit of a struggle, but we got through the match when we needed to. And then to thump Manchester City 4-0, and I think after that, it was just a case of we knew what we could do at that point. It was very, very easy, and they come into the Newcastle game with a simple task in hand, and taking the lead after 2 minutes will certainly do that to you. And there we are. We've managed to win something this season, and it is the Premier League, one of the tougher ones to win, given that you've got to be consistent over a full season. And hopefully we can win out against Burnley as well and finish things off in a bit of style here to add that onto the list. Just the one random Newcastle player staring at us there. So there we have it. Premier League champions. We're 7 points clear of Arsenal now. We only need a 1-goal win against Burnley to grab that 69+ goal difference. As Manchester City lose 3-0 to Aston Villa. As well, I mean, just to add insult to injury, Arsenal lose 3-0 at home to Leicester City with a Jamie Vardy hat-trick. It's such a tight title race until all of a sudden it just wasn't. Also, Manchester United win 4-1 over Burnley, and Ronaldo grabs all 4, because of course he does. The moment I start criticising him, he goes, no, hang on a minute, I've got goals for you now, so it's unlikely Salah's going to catch him without 7 on the final day. Annoyingly, Manchester United do win the FA Cup. Okay, so final day of the season, we're away at Burnley, we're having a bloody lovely time. Arsenal can't finish anywhere other than where they are. It'd be lovely if they lost again to Newcastle. We were able to actually extend our gap to 10 points just out of nowhere. I just want to win by a single goal, honestly. Get that 69 goal difference. And I ain't changing this lineup for no one or nobody. But today's springboard, really, it's sort of irrelevant what we do. I still want to win the match, obviously. Want to finish on the highest points possible. I'm more interested in what's going on for the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th, to be fair, as Salah's shot is deflected wide. I think Manchester City are beating Manchester United. I think I saw something flash up. There's been an early goal there. Salah's in behind. Can he finish it this time? Goes round the goalkeeper. Oh my God, what a block. Arsenal also in front at Newcastle through Emile Smith-Rowe. It won't matter. They've run us hard this season, and at times we're very close to being in the title race. Jota's in behind now. Can he give us the lead here? And he can't. Another good save from Nick Pope. At 1-1 though, Newcastle are level against Arsenal. Henderson around the side for Trent. They've given him a bit of room for a cross. Oh, pulls it back for Salah. This is nice football. Oh, my goodness me. What a piece of play. Firmino gives us the lead here. 9th goal of the season. It'd be nice if he could get to double figures too, but that really was all about Mo Salah. Absolutely superb link-up play, to be fair, between him and Henderson here. It's this great little... Oh, no, it was Trent. Trent just knocks it inside for Salah, who makes a gorgeous little run. But it's the brilliance to just spin back inside, pop it between them, and then, wow, great finish from Firmino. Oh, not a good pass, but, oh, well played, Trent. Can he get one from open play, maybe? He's into the box. Oh, what a touch. Oh, my God, if this turns it... Oh, my God. It's 2-0, and Salah does get not only his 25th in the Premier League, but his 30th goal in all competitions this season. He's got the 25 that I wanted, but what on earth. Trent does brilliantly here. It's a poor touch from Charlie Taylor, but look at this. Does he backheel this into his path? Oh, my God. Trent is pulling out all the tricks. It's 2-0. Surely game over. Robertson. Oh my God. Ashley, but hang on a minute. Didn't he get sent off in this? What does Ashley Barnes have against Liverpool? That man clearly has some anger issues he needs to work through. Because that's twice now that he's been straight red carded. He's been straight red carded in both Premier League games against us this season. It's rare that strikers get sent off at all, let alone twice in the same year against the same team. Who's been getting in his head, eh? Oh, Salah around the side. Now the spaces are up. Could we open the floodgates now, potentially? Jota! It's a great finish from him. Salah turns provider once again. 3-0 Liverpool. Jota pulls out another absolute banger of a finish. He's actually put in some okay performances as of late. He still lacks a bit compared to the other players in the team, but we could really punish Burnley now if it carries on like this. Salah in tons of space. Jota's run is brilliant. He just holds his line and then totally free. It's still a very good goal though. Great result so far. 3-1 now to Manchester City. I mean, as is always the case, we sort of just tailed off a little bit once we got the goal. But that's how we do things. A 3-0 victory away. We do sort of win out throughout the rest of the season. Really happy with that. Great performance from the lads once again. And I feel like, God damn, we're playing some great stuff lately. So Chelsea did win at West Ham, but looked like they went behind a few times in that game. Yes. But City also beat Manchester United. Ronaldo scoring another 2 goals, though. Really did finish off the season in style after I criticised him. Typical, isn't it, really? As Villa go away and beat Everton to allow themselves to get 6th spot ahead of Wolves, who, despite their good start of the season, have fallen away somewhat. Still, 67 points ain't bad. Then it's an enormous gap, but you'll see down at the bottom. Southampton survive with 29 points, and Norwich, incredibly, stay in the Premier League by beating Watford on the final day of the season to mud them. I mean, Watford did have a minus 50 goal difference, to be fair. So, like, they kind of deserve it. And Burnley were relegated as a result of this performance as well. Mad to me that Norwich City stayed up, firstly, with 30 points, but also they could have had way more. So there we have it. Final table there, plus 71 goal difference. We lost 1 game. And the gutting thing is, we didn't deserve to lose that game. We were the better team on the night, and it was just that long ranger from Ødegaard that sunk us. It's disappointing, because even if we'd just drawn that 0-0, we'd have had an unbeaten year. We still got 95 points, but when you lose, I'd much rather have lost 3 games, honestly, than 1, because it's just so close to being so fantastic, but not quite there. Salah, though, with 25 goals and 13 assists, literally had 38 goal contributions in the Premier League this season. Right then, Bayern Munich versus Sevilla, Champions League final. Oh, go on, Sevilla. Win it for, oh my God. So yeah, our end to the season actually was extremely impressive. The last points we actually dropped was against West Ham United in the Premier League as it goes. I forgot that the Arsenal defeat was such a long time prior to that, to be fair. So after that, we did manage to win 8 games in a row in the Premier League. Yeah, we won 12 of our last 14 games after that and drew the other 2. I really don't think anyone was going to stop us at that point. So, if you've enjoyed this little mini-series with Liverpool and are ready for some good stuff coming up soon, then drop a like on the video. That would be fantastic. So, Blue Star isn't going to be able to start immediately because, again, still waiting on a database. I've got big stuff planned for it, so I hope you will join me in the adventure in the lower leagues. It's going to be a cracker. I'm really hoping it will be. So, I will see you guys very, very soon. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, stream on Twitch. You know the drill. I'll see you soon. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.